All right, we're here with 9th place at the Toronto Regional with Cam. Talk us through your deck, man.
Yo.
Huge performance. First invite as well, right?
Yeah, very first invite. Other regionals I played like a little younger, you know, just in the toss format, but we didn't do as well. But like, I think this deck is just like my deck, and like it's kind of crazy.
All right, walk us through it. It's the Live-twin Spright strategy. Let's see it.
Alright, so first of all, we have 3 Lilla. This is basically the best starter in the deck because it specifically summons Kiss-a-Kills from your deck, which I'll get to why that's important.
Yep.
You play 2 Kiss-a-Kill. This is still a starter. It summons your Lilla, but the other one that is like better that you want to summon off this, the reason why you play 3 is because you want to summon your Frost. Don't worry, the Starlight's coming in the mail.
The Starlight's coming in the mail.
But yeah, this card is really, really good because it's basically Upstart Goblin. Whenever your opponent adds a card, or like via drawing or searching, and if you control an Evil Twin. So that's why this card's really, really good. And the thing that everyone is like very, very speculative about is the treat.
Yep.
This card is like absolutely ridiculous. So the first reason why is because this card is another extender, right? So typically in hands where you have multiple like starters, you would search like your extender, and if this card gets hit, you have like a spell to search your Lilla treat, right? So that's why like this card's really, really good. Also, to OTK, it's another body for Gamma Burst, which is really, really crazy. You just special like if you open all twins, you just have a Jet, you just normal special, and you want Gamma Burst, you just kill them, right?
Absolutely. Easy bodies for lethal.
Yeah, that's it for the monsters. Well, for the Live-twin monsters, we're playing max consistency in terms of the spells.
That's the way to do it.
You would probably wonder like, this would play into Droll. I was actually considering to cut this card for like more like hand traps, but I think like keeping this in and just playing around the Droll was the right move. Like literally, I would always like snitch first, and then anything on res. If they don't have anything, then you would go for the. Then you would deck in with the password, something like that. This card searches all your twins, and what's really crazy about the spells is that you have 11 1-card starters, and you have 8 extenders in terms of the Live-twin launcher, so that's really, really crazy.
For sure.
Also, this card is a time card. If you control the Evil Twin, I gain 200, you burn for 200 for each summon. So that
searchable cards in time. We love to see it. You love to see an engine time.
Crazy, That's it for the Live-twins.
Okay.
Not for the Sprites. 3 Jet. This card's probably gonna get hit. There's a lot of speculation.
3 Jet? Hold up.
Oh, 3 Jet, 3 blue, 3 Jet. Yo, my bad. I'm tired, yo. I came from work. But yeah, 3 blue, 3 Jet. This is mandatory. 1 red, 1 carrot.
Okay.
I was considering to play a second red because John was telling me, shout out to him by the way, he was saying like, if Cash Tira or Runic banishes like a red, which it actually did, like a couple games, it is kind of like, it's kind of weird, but I never actually missed it. Like it's really like, it's fine. Like I think even though they banish it, if you can just have your follow-up with the twins, it's okay. Like this is not like your main engine, this is the supplementary engine in my opinion. But yeah, red and carrot, they're literally just negates.
Yep, absolutely. Part of the end board.
Part of the end board, yeah. For the spells or Sprite spells, 3 starter, this is like basically E-Telly on crack. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter that like you're paying life points because you gain the life points back with Sunny Snitch.
Yeah.
And then Smashers, and this card, Gamma Burst, this is like one of the MVPs of the day.
For sure.
Everyone knows what Smashers
Main deck Gamma Burst.
Main deck Gamma Burst. This card was glued to my hand. Like literally, it was glued to my head. Like I swear I've opened this card like at least 5 times.
Jesus.
Like I opened this card. Like going second, I would lose the dice. I'm like, oh okay, I see Gamma Burst. And I see like engine, and I'm like, oh my god, I stopped them with like hand traps. I'm like, yo, I could kill you. Like, a lot of my game 1s on Sunday were like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like literally, and I'm like, I'm chilling. Like, this card is crazy.
Yeah, then you go to time with Sunnies, right? And then you're absolutely walking it down.
I'm actually walking, Now, for the non-engine, I think this deck was like really, really insane because I could afford to play so much non-engine, right? So we're playing 3 Ash for Brandon, 3 Ogre. This is like what everyone's gonna be asking me about, which I'll get to.
Yep, Ogre's sick. I think it's a really, really solid pick.
3 Droll. This is like mandatory. Shout out to the gold. You got to BM in style, you know. But Droll is like it's the defining hand trap of the format. Like, this card, like I would hit Drytron players. Shout out to Dane.
Yeah.
I would hit like freaking. I would hit Cash. I swear I hit Nabil with this, bro. Like I hit so many people with this. Like this card was also like glued to my hand, bro. Then 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm. This is all like your non-engine. I'd say these 4 are standard, but I'll talk about Ogre. So Ogre,
let's hear it.
I was like considering to cut, like it was a last minute like change. I was playing this, but then I was considering to take it out. I'm so glad I kept it in. This card, in theory, it hits Cartesia, so they can't make the Grand Mole, Guacamole Dragon, whatever it's called.
Grand Guignol.
Grand Guignol, you hit Gigantic, you hit Moe, you hit, what else? Like, you hit, like, literally, like, oh, this card was crazy against Purely. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
In this, I got him to a simplified game state. He goes Prosp into the continuous throw that pays 500.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, I'll just ogre this. I cooked him with this. Like, he did not know. I did not know. He did not know I was playing this card. Like,
it's a Runic as well, right?
Yeah, this card's really
as soon as they're committed on board, this hits Runic.
Yeah. This is also a hit against Runic. That's why, like, I was very prepared with this. Like, if you look at my side deck and my main deck, but you have like so many ways to stop the fountain as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and you have like this for Runic. Like, this is all main deck Runic stuff.
For
also,
sure.
Which is really good. And I don't think I'd change a thing in the main deck. It's like honestly perfect. Like this deck was crazy.
It's a sick list. It's a really sick list.
Let's go to the extra.
Let's go to the extra for sure. Let's see it.
You play 2 Kiss to Kill.
2 Kiss Kills. CRs?
Yeah,
oh my god.
And the 1 Starlight.
One Starlight. Oh, maximum rarity except for that. That Kiss Kill.
It's coming in the mail.
It's coming in the mail.
Yeah. But this used to be 3, 2, 1. But Vincent convinced me, shout out to him by the way.
Yeah.
He convinced me that you don't need to play 2 because you're playing Muckracker also, which I'll get to.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, it just reborns everything to get your engine live. But yeah, this is the one that draws a card when it's special summon if you control a Lila. And this one pops a card if it's special summon and you control a Kill.
Yep.
And then this card is like the tag out. If I made this, I felt like I was in a winning position.
For sure.
Like, this card was insane. Like, just being able to just attack over something huge and then just tag out, attack for game. Like, this card by itself is like 5,000 damage.
Jesus.
And it also like gets rid of 2 cards because you pop 1 and then you non-targeting send. Like, this, people forget about that effect also.
That effect's huge, right?
Yeah. Moving on to the links. Link 1, Lingeribo. This card was like honestly like really good with the end board. I think I've stopped like a couple imperms with this.
Okay.
And also like, if people side in evenly match, this card would stop it also.
Absolutely.
Which is very good. Yeah, this card's like really good. In the trap matchups, like I played Trap Tricks round 1, I just normaled like a Lila summon, and then I'm like, okay, anything on summon? No, I'll just take this and full combo. Like, yeah, this card's crazy.
Yeah.
It also banishes, so if you play against Eldritch, this card's free.
Yep.
The Muckracker. So as I was saying, this card is like really crazy. First of all, it protects your fiends. I think fiends, right? Yeah. It protects like your fiends from being destroyed. You can tribute this. Also, this card can reborn any fiend.
Yep.
So
including the links.
Including all your links, right? So if your opponent like outs, if they out your engine, let's say with like by battling over these, or if they kaiju it, like. You keep them like in check with your hand traps, and then you just go Muckracker, summon back like let's say Trouble Sunny, and then you attack, tag out like Muckracker is like basically damage. Like your massive like grind game, and that's what. There's also like really good because this card like I'll say something in the side deck, but this card also came up with that. But
For sure.
We'll get to that. Last card is Sprint.
You need this boy.
Last link. This card is mandatory, not because of like you sending like Nimble Beavers, but like. There's a line where if you don't open any of your twins, you can sprint one name and then Gigantic the next name.
Yep.
And then you could just full combo without opening twins. That didn't come up. I think it came up once actually.
Yeah.
But it's very niche.
Lets you make it off like just Sprite cards though, right? You get your engine in rotation.
Yeah. It's very good. And there are times in like locals where I like just make this for the bounce effect sometimes. I don't know. It's very niche.
It comes up.
Yeah. For the two more Xyz, like utility Xyz, I play Gin Buster.
Yep.
This card, you make this with 2 darks.
Yep.
Funny enough, your Lila Treat is a dark, so you can make it with this. You can use it to make this, yeah. And it also does burn for time.
Yep, burns 500, right?
Yeah, it doesn't destroy, but it's still a good card. Mannequin Cat.
Oh my god.
This card was like ridiculous. Just being able to summon back a shifter and then go blue into jet into gigantic into red. Like this card is like ridiculous. I don't know. This card, like whatever monster like Konami makes, like this card can just like summon it. It's like ridiculous.
That's insane.
It's insane. And then we have the Zeus package.
Yep.
I went with Mosquito. Mainly because like I have specific cards in the side deck for it, and also this card can like OTK. So I have 2 ways to OTK. I have the Gamma Burst and this.
Yep.
And then down to Zeus because it's down to Zeus.
Zeus.
I don't think you need the second Zeus. Like I have a lot of like flexibility. Not flexibility. All these cards came up. It's not like a matter of I don't I don't think I need the second Zeus because like you're not gonna play cash every game.
Yeah.
And they'll just hit the Zeus and then just keep everything else, right? Like
Yeah. You still have all your engine.
Yeah. Now for the side deck.
Yep. This is the big spice.
We have Ghost Bell.
Bell.
I think this card was like really solid. In theory, it protects your life twins from Bestials, which is very crazy. Also, it's good against a branded. Good into Math Mech. I played against a Math Mech player. Shout out to Lucas.
That's a huge super factorial there, right?
Yeah, super factorial. Super factorial is not resolving. Siding against Drytron, I didn't see it, but it's good against like a lot of decks right now. I don't think it's good in the main deck. I think it's good in the side for now, but like, it's very versatile. In the hand trap, that it like covers what the main deck doesn't. Like that's really what it is. I played Mosquito for Godarla.
Okay.
This used to be evenly matched, but Matthew was convincing me, like he was telling me there aren't going to be a lot of back row decks, so he convinced me to change it to Godarla, and I think like this was like the right move. Being able to just Kaiju and just Mosquito OTK is really good. Yeah, also like sprites have a hard time like outing like towers, so just being able to play this is really good. Let's get to that after. So we have for back row. Well, this is specifically for Runic. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. This actually I did not like play a single like Runic player. So I didn't really see this that much. Like I did side into trap check, but I never needed it because like I just kept them in check with the hand traps and just killed them. But yeah, Cosmic is just in there for the Fountain. Like if I'm playing against Fountain, if I'm playing against Runic, like they're not gonna resolve Fountain. Like I have Ogre, I have Bell, I have Ash, I have Cosmic. They're not resolving.
Nice draw 3.
Yeah, they're not.
Nice draw 3.
And I have Droll if like you search.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And then going first cards, Anti-Spell and a Pointer. I swear these cards were also like glued to my hand. Like
these cards are huge.
Anti-Spell was crazy against like Cash, Branded, and then a Pointer for the hand trap knowledge. Like being able to know what your opponent hand is and just hand trap in the correct spot is like absolutely crazy. Like I would a Pointer. I see they have Prosp. I ash their Prosp, and then I know like their entire hand. So like this card
absolutely
really needed. It's just the auto win. Like it didn't even matter that I like paid 2,000 like 5 points. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
For time we have the Red Resonator. This card is mandatory. I would not play a Sprite deck like without like Red Resonator or like any deck without a time card, just because like you need like something to play into time. Like unfortunately, like there are players that will slow play. You need something for this, right? For sure. But something that like really came up, like the one time that I used this card, I opened it. I actually opened this twice today. Oh Jesus. And this card does have a normal summon effect. If you normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So you normal summon this, you bait a hand trap, and then it's level 2. If they hit this for some reason, you can special your name. You can still play it. You can still play. It's level 2, and there are times where you have to normal summon this to get it into the graveyard for time because you could. It's a fiend.
That's,
so you can.
about to say, look at that type right there.
Yeah, it's a fiend. You could.
That's coming off Muckracker.
Yeah, so I had a game state where I had like Muckracker. I had Trouble Sunny on field. Where is it? I had Trouble Sunny. I made this and then reborn the Red Rezo to gain 33 and then like just push like this. Ooh, that's a lot. Just crazy. That's a lot of game. When I saw that line, I'm like, holy, I could do that. Like, yeah, that's really sick. Really crazy. And the last card in the side deck is Scary Moth.
Here it is.
So this card is like ridiculous. So basically, each player on the field can only special summon one. So it's basically an El Shaddai window. Yep. And you basically summon it off of your Mannequin Cat. Where is that?
Where's the cat?
Where's the cat? Because this card can summon any card in the game. So if I get shifted, I would summon back the shifter, go into blue, into jet, into combo. For sure. And if I get Droll, that's when I summon this. Like Droll and Lockbird, they're both wins. Yep. Shout out to Adam for finding this on Dueling Book. So sick. Yeah, you basically like summon this and you sit on it. If you're playing against Cash and they draw you and they have a monster on field with this and your entire like non-engine in your hand, they're not playing. Yeah, so absolutely. Like this card is like absolutely crazy. And yeah, that should be everything for the deck, bro. Such a sick list, man. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Any last words? Any last shout outs? Shout out to you, Tom, for getting me on the channel. Shout out to Team X9, bro. Team X9, get him. Fucking love Team X9. The entire time. Like, I swear, I was going into this event, like, I was about to change, like, the entire deck, bro. I was like, I don't know what I'm playing. Like, I was, like, I just thought, like, I'm gonna just not stress over it, just submit the deck, let's just play it as is. And it really, like, just performed well. Like I can't really say anything about that. Like it just did what it did. It's like a play style that I've been playing for a long time, and yeah, it just worked out. Yeah. All right, for sure. Thank you so much, man. Take care. No problem.